fire worshippers, the Persians at that time, it was extinguished by Umar radiallahu anhu.
Zoroastrian.
Yeah. Fire worshippers, anyway.
Yeah.
Magans, we call them Magans. He had 12 sons, 6 males and others are females. And the best one among them was Abdullah ibn Umar radiallahu anhu. A great deal of knowledge that we have by him. His following up, tracing of the Prophet's Sunnah in everything. He used to be wishing to die for the sake of Allah as a martyr. And he was saying, Allahumma razuqni shahadatan fi sabilik waj'al mawti fi baladi rasulik. Oh Allah, grant me a martyrdom for your sake and let my death be in the city of your messenger. And Allah fulfilled to Umar what he wished. Once he went, it was Wednesday, he went at morning to the mosque and he was organizing the lines, and it used to be taking long time with him until he organizes all the lines, until people in the back say, yes, the line is fixed, then he stopped to pray. Unlike what people do today, this one stand like here, the other one here, the other space here, and you have to chase the person. You get closer to him, he becomes very sensitive, like the Mercedes or the BMW. You get close to him, as if something in his head being, that's what's happening nowadays. And I see some people after the prayer say, why are you chasing me? It's really amazing. Why are you chasing me? Yeah, Habibi, I want to block the space which the devil may take advantage with. That's what I'm doing. So he was fixing the lines, and he had a problem with this Magan, Abu Lulu al-Majusi, whom Umar was recommending Al-Abbas, was recommending him to Al-Abbas, but he was ungrateful to Umar. And he slandered Umar, and he said to Umar, one day I'm going to kill you. And he said, what an ajami, you're threatening me? He said, yes, I'm threatening you. Umar, by the way, used to be not to go beyond, not to exceed the limits of the Quran and the Sunnah. Once, there used to be a person, his name was Al-Qais ibn Hurr. Al-Qais ibn al-Hurr. He was one of the batana of Umar. You know the batana? Those who are closest to the leader, usually those who surround him. His special people. Minister, advisors. And the advisors and the ministers of Umar used to be, Ali was one of them, the most important one among them. He used to be the minister of Umar radiallahu anhu. Al-Qais ibn al-Hurr. Umar was bringing all of those memorizers of the Quran, Hafiz of the Quran, to be surrounded in his assembly. Not secular people as we find in our leaders nowadays. So he has an uncle, we may call him today mentally retarded or vulnerable, I don't know what we call him today. He used to be a fanatic person, extremist. He said to Al-Qais ibn al-Hurr, his nephew, he said to him, will you allow me to enter to the assembly, to join the assembly of Umar? He said, well, I'll ask permission for you. Then he went to Umar, he said, Umar said, no problem, he's welcome. He entered. Then he started to say to him, Ya Umar. Started to speak to him like, Ya Umar. He said to him, you are not fair in giving the shares. You are unjust in giving us money. لا تعطي الجزل ولا تأخذ بالعدل. You're unjust and you don't give what people deserve to be given. Umar looked at him and he wanted to beat him up. You know Umar usually. He's the one who was very famous in saying, oh Prophet, let me chop his head off. He's a hypocrite. So Umar wanted to beat him. Al-Qais ibn al-Hurr, he said, oh Prophet, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, خذ العفو وأمر بالعرف وأعرض عن الجاهلين. Pardon, take the initiative of pardoning and turn away from those ignorance. And this man is one of the ignorance. Al-Qais said, Wallahi, when I said it, it caused Umar to stop immediately, and Umar used never to exceed the limits of the verses of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. See what happened now? By putting those people around him as righteous people, that caused him to stop from maybe doing something he was about to do. So this is Umar radiallahu anhu. Yes, ma'am?
You said the Prophet. You said the Prophet said it's on Umar.
Oh, maybe I made a mistake. Yes. I have many things to mention, but the last thing, alaykum salam, is the visit of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam to the palace of Umar in Jannah. Have you heard of this? When the Prophet went up, he saw the palace of Umar. He said to Umar, "Oh Umar, I wanted to get in. I saw a woman taking ablution. But I wanted to enter, but I remembered your jealousy. I know you're a jealous person." Umar started to cry. He said, "Oh Prophet, I feel jealous against you." And he started to cry. I have many other things, but I think the time doesn't really help. And I haven't been sleeping for 2 days, and it was very difficult to come here. I hope inshallah I'll come to continue, because let it be a series. Okay, so this is the first one, and inshallah next time we're going to be focusing on Uthman radiallahu anhu and Ali radiallahu anhu wa arda. Barakallahu fikum.
Jazakallah.